just went up 400% since last year, and now all of a sudden, we don't want to do any more sexual content. Well, that's really funny, bro. And then also, cryptocurrency. Last year it was really booming like that, and then people are still investing in shit. And yeah, bro. Technically, we're still in Afghanistan. We're still in the Middle East, bro. We're just being relocated in other places.
You see how it looks now? Check out the if you go on the YouTube, just see how it looks.
Oh, we're live streaming right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
We gotta jump right into the multiverse.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, does that suit the podcast studio better?
There you go. D and Key Knight X.
Yeah.
There we go, bro.
So
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and share this as well.
oh, you already know, my guy. We're chilling.
Yeah.
Technically, we're just getting things going so that we can, let people kind of get into the stream,
Yeah, that's what we do. So yeah. What the hell? Did I oh, that's my keyboard. Because I got this new keyboard, and it's wireless, and it basically, if you're not using this shit, it'll fucking like deactivate itself from the computer, and then like when you plug in my computer and you unplug it, it has that little alarming chim.
Goddamn, bro.
It's a little annoying because it should just stay plugged in without it like going to sleep. Because even if I go to type right now, there's gonna be a delay, and I have to wait for it to click it. Well, I mean it's kind of fast, even though it's like off, and then I see it. But yeah, speaking of which, let's go ahead and share some links. Close the player.
We should drop our Twitters. And yeah.
Oh, in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get all that edit in here before I do all that. So let me see. So I go to my Twitter. The Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
It's not real.
Let me see. I'm just gonna leave my link tree. And then if people want to click on that link, they'll see a bunch of links to other things. We should follow us on Twitter for what? Let me see. I'm just gonna look at some people that I follow, that I see how they have it set up here. So I'll go to your pop. I go to his channel. I go to show more. Okay, he has some hashtags in there. I'm gonna have to kind of copy his format on how he does this shit. I'm not gonna copy him, but Hold on, bro. This might take a few minutes here before I start doing anything.
You're chilling, dog.
This is just this is gonna have to be recorded. Let me see. But yeah, if you're talking here, let's hear it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's keep it going as far as not having any dead air time. But hold on. In no particular order, right? But I'm just saying, dude. I don't know, man. So we've been in this war for 20 years. The guy who is currently our president right now, he was a senator in the 80s, and he, persuaded through his politics and whatnot. He persuades Reagan to go off and to start these proxy wars with Russia, using Afghanistan as like the battleground. So we fund the Mujahideen, we create the Taliban, we create Al-Qaeda. Hillary Clinton admits that. Most of these senators and older people, I guess, that 30 years ago, 20 years ago, they were younger. They all like admitted, they're like, yeah, we went in there, we trained these people, and hopefully, quote unquote, they're going to they're going to do good things for their country, meaning they're going to play ball with us. When we say drop the price of oil, raise the price of oil, give us your poppies, you're supposed to say yes. You're not supposed to suddenly say no. Because once you start saying no to us, then we start running the propaganda machine of the news media, saying that, oh, would you look at that? This guy's a horrible dictator. He's mistreating the women. He's doing this. He's killing his own people. He's gassing his people. Whatever the story needs to be, we set you guys up, and then once you stop playing ball with us, then we have an issue with you. That's the fakest bullshit I've ever seen in my life, dude. Because that's what's been going on since, I don't know, man. My own research personally has taken me all the way back to the Spanish-American War. We just needed Cuba and Puerto Rico to be our little money laundering islands. There are territories that are technically just used to launder our money, our drug money, our gun money, whatever. So, man, wouldn't you know, Spain is just a horrible country. They're abusing the people of Cuba and Puerto Rico. And by the way, William Randolph Hearst, I know that was in the 30s. There was another guy in like 1890 that coined the term yellow journalism. I can look it up. But basically what he was saying was, you give me the photo, I'll give you the war. I don't need the real story. Just give me a photo, and I'll make up a story so that we can sell papers, we can propagandize the people, we can, get them on board with what we need them to get on board with. So we go into Afghanistan, we set up what's it called? Saddam Hussein in Iraq, and we're helping him out. And then lo and behold, he stops playing ball with us. So then suddenly he's a dictator. And around that time, Bill Clinton was finishing up his term of presidency, regardless of the Monica Lewinsky shit. Because that was also just a distraction. Yes, he did do that shit, but the point is that wasn't the issue of why he should have been impeached. There were hundreds of war crimes. There were domestic things that were going on that technically, if you really wanted to, hey, you know what? Go fuck yourself on that one. Instead, what they negotiated down again. So the way our system works is we give you a life sentence, and then we negotiate down to 25 to life with parole. How about we just start at the 25 to life? Instead, they make it seem like we're doing you a favor by whittling it down. That's just a tactic. It's a scare method. So we're gonna get you on this stuff, but we'll whittle it down all the way to just, bro, you shouldn't have been getting a blowjob in the Oval Office. As unethical as that needs to be, sure, like, great, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. But we were doing war crimes in Iraq. We were doing stuff in Afghanistan. He was doing the Telecommunications Act. It allowed for 6 companies to just buy up everything and monopolize their influence and control over everyone. But what we got him on, because technically, if we get you on, business stuff, then both R's and D's are involved with that. And so we have to make it this outside thing, which brings me to a side conversation. So think about what was going on with Trump. The grab him by the pussy thing. So the reason why we didn't get him on his taxes, and we kept on talking about his taxes all these 4 years, but they never did it, because everyone's names are on his taxes. He was a Democrat in New York, ran as a Republican later. He's been a donor, like, that's what he said at the Republican convention. That's why, one of the things that they got him the nomination. He's like, hey, I used to be the guy that these guys you see right here, all these guys debating, they would come to me, ask me for advice. I would give them money, and then, so let's cut the middleman out. Just talk to me. Let me be your president, in so few words. And so they could only get him, and they didn't get him because he was part of the plan to begin with anyway. That was the distraction. They make you hate Trump so much that you think it's your idea to go along with the establishment. Meanwhile, that's their plan the whole time. They wanted to have something so divisive that the only other option would be to go back into the herd, to be a sheeple again. Because, me following what the mainstream media says, that's me sticking it to Trump. Haha, I got you, Trump, by following the establishment. I mean, wow, good for you. I'm so happy for you. And again, there's actual people, you and I, there's plenty of other people out there that are not falling for either one of these tactics. And of course, we're the crazy people. That's by design too. Shit, man. This shit's crazy. So I'm happy we're pulling out, but think about it. Then the very next day, they had a story that was going on, like, oh man. So we left Afghanistan, but wouldn't you know, we left behind Humvees, aircraft carriers, helicopters, missiles, guns, weaponry, ammo, camo suits. We left so much stuff. The Taliban got it. They took over the country in, 4 days. Did we really leave that stuff there on accident, or was that done on purpose?
Yeah, it's been there since last, let me see. So I'm gonna start this over again. Nah, I'm not gonna change it. It just has the photo of the last one, but it's all good. Yeah, like these guys were over there for 10 years, and yeah, these guys are just trying to have the men of the world just establish their authority, bro. They're in their domains and operate, collectively. That's what they do, bro. And they don't want the rest of the people to kind of so. Yeah, it's just basically, man, trying to be God, bro. That's good. Let me see.
For all intents and purposes, bro. I mean, think about the story of Iron Man. Even the 1960s version or the more recent one that came out. So the guy is a weapons manufacturer. So he's basically Raytheon. That's the analogy. The guy is basically just Raytheon and Boeing and all these Halliburton and BlackRock and or I think it's Blackwater. It's the one where it's like the army of two, like mercenary, under the table. They don't exist, shadow companies and shit. So he's basically making weapons for the U.S. military. He's the smartest guy ever. Transistors, and he's doing repulsors, and he's doing all the crazy shit. And then he gets blown up by his own weapons, meaning that the enemy has been funded by us secretly, because the fact that Tony Stark didn't know that his weapons were being bought and sold by the Taliban, because he's thinking that, oh wow, I'm just building these weapons for American freedom, and a pay grade above him is not telling him that, yeah, actually, I mean, we're funding everyone, dude. Like we're keeping the war going so that the war can keep going, so that you can keep on making weapons for us. We're not trying to finish this war in 2 seconds, bro. We need this thing to go on for a lot longer. And then after he gets hit with his own bombs, then he comes to the realization, you know what? Fuck this shit. This is kind of bullshit, bro. I gotta change my life around. So, I love Iron Man. It's great. The Stark Wars, the Armor Wars, Ironmonger. The 1980s Iron Man was dope because people still didn't know that he was Iron Man then. Only Rhodey knew that he was Iron Man. Anyway. But it kind of proves the whole point that you don't care until it happens to you. We all suffer from that shit, bro. All of us suffer from a lack of, true empathy. It doesn't matter to you until it affects you personally or someone you know, or like it kind of hits you in this like personal way. Otherwise, whatever. No one really cares about shit.
Yeah, because humans' brains can only fathom so much until they're actually feeling it. Until they're right in the heat of that shit, then they're like, oh fuck.
Then they start caring.
Well, I mean, it's just it takes certain levels for people to suffer before they get that empathy. To at least kind of have what can we really do to other people though to make it make them not suffer than what they're going through. It's like, but yeah, it's just like we're not gonna like what could you really do? I was like, kind of like God basically designed us to heal on our own. So basically, it's not really like humans can only do so much that He'll help you out, but it's just basically up to what God kind of like instilled in us to kind of endure and basically, if you have the right mindset towards the situation to come out triumph of it. But yeah, bro, it's a whole bunch of stuff, bro. I just feel like that's kind of like where we are. I did take some tap windows. I took some of that Delta 8, bro, and I took a half of the hybrid. So just taking those two, not a lot. This shit, it's like a budget way of getting to where you need without taking too much. Because how much are those Delta 8s? They're only like, how much are those? Like $20, $30 in a jar.
You're talking about Delta 8, the weed?
Those gummies you provided.
Fucking the gummies, right? Yeah, they're like $20.
Yeah, $20 plus like the tablets. You take half of the tablet, like because those tablets are like $30 each as well. Those boxes only $10. You take half of that and take a tablet, Delta 8 gummy. You're getting a good experience out of what you're paying for. Yeah,
there you go.
That's what it is.
What a concept, bro. The earth actually heals you. Wow, that's so crazy. These plants can be manufactured in any way, but it's still a plant healing you instead of a pharmaceutical drug.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah, man. Well, this shit's still processed, but
Still process, but I will take that level of process over. That would be the lesser of two evils because it's still extracted from a plant. But yeah, obviously, go grow the plant yourself and like actually like deal with it yourself.
yeah, you'll go all the way if you're gonna be chilling. That's what watching this other YouTuber. He's like this survivalist dude, and he talks about people how they don't go. If you're gonna talk that way, just go all the way. Don't if you're gonna be boycotting this, just like do it all the way. People are not ready for that though.
They are, but I'm not. People are ready for that shit, bro. It's just I'm not mad at the person for not being able to do shit. The system sucks, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of things that have to be done before people are in a position to do that. They can do it.
And it starts by not getting a Disney Plus or going to Disneyland. Stop giving Disney money. Stop supporting pedophiles.
Oh man, Disneyland is the you gotta watch out. But yeah, man. I mean, the kids, man, they gotta have something to enjoy. You gotta have something to make them happy.
Sure. A like 45 bottle of water, $45 bottle of water that's like, this big. The happiest place on earth, bro. Great.
And when you're a kid, all those cartoon characters are just designed too good to be forgotten.
Sure. Let the kids enjoy that shit, but man, I'm watching you. Like, there is no, I'll see you later. No. I'm standing like right there. I don't trust nobody that goes to Disneyland, bro. I don't trust none of the workers. I don't trust nobody. You enjoy yourself. I'm not gonna feed you my bullshit until you're a lot older. But no, I'm not. I'm watching you.
I can't do what?
You're within 5 feet of me. That's it.
Or did you need something? Yeah, well, that's the thing. My niece is actually, my sister's actually, they're going today to Disneyland, and so I was actually gonna go, but I was thinking that it was possible, but I was like, because my family, they were basically talking about going out there, my brother, but these guys are not like as aware of like a lot of the things that go on with these titans of evil. Not titans of
and titans of evil.
Well, there's like people that are like, nothing's fear, man. It's hard to get to control everyone to manage what they do outside of like, especially like a working organization like that, like something like that's hella influential. Like, people are not right, so it's only a matter of time before a choice comes up and that person is connected to these people that are not really trying to do that, but they happen to work at the same place. And I don't know. I just feel like it's a big, like, there's a lot of that, I think, going on where people, like, it's hard to have that trust that so, but when they do get exposed, it's good because justice it's ending right here while we're here instead of people not witnessing the justice that needs to take place.
I have no issue with you wanting to go to Disneyland. Enjoy yourself, but fucking don't fall into the bullshit of Disneyland. Of like, the happy. Stop. Just go enjoy the ride. Enjoy your $45 bottle of water, and just move on with your day. But that thing, they like everyone's like, oh no, but it's Disneyland. It's so great. No, it's not, bro. You're waiting in line for 3 hours for the Dumbo ride. Like, you're not. That's not a fun thing to do. What are you doing? Go to Six Flags then. Go get on an actual roller coaster. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely Disney culture is kind of odd for sure. I don't know, but yeah, man. But I think most people see it for what it is. That's what I see. Like everyone that
Do they?
Not.
Do they? Because the lines are still packed, bro. The place is still packed. I don't,
Yeah, now people. That's the thing, man. People are just as bad. That's why it continues. I was kidding. Let's see. So that's why these forces are in place because they know the humans are out in their ways. I don't know, man. It's some stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't. If someone like that around me, that's like, oh, like this is a like, yeah, bro. You gotta watch out for those people, bro. They're the type to like do some betrayal shit, some Disney villain character shit on you.
I mean, why do you think that they bought Marvel when they did?
Yeah,
Bro, Marvel was popular as fuck in the 80s, just as comic books go. Like, that shit was popular, bro. And Disney was a monster, like a franchise monster at that point. They could have bought them at that point, too. But it's really funny how they bought them in 2008. There's like 2 or 3 rabbit holes that you can go down. Disney doesn't like competition. They realized that Marvel Studios could actually have just become like a juggernaut of the industry, and they're like, oh, okay, cool, I see the potential here, and we're not having any competition. You're gonna be in my house, because that's how Disney operates. Because they're 5 years old, you know, they don't like to share anything, God forbid, and so that's one thing. So it was just like a business thing that like, no. Like, if you're gonna operate, like, we're gonna operate and own this billion-dollar franchise. Like, yeah. You guys are not allowed to compete against me because I'm Disney. That's why they bought Fox, and that's why they bought everyone. Or they knew that because these people at the very top, they know when shit's about to happen, bro. They knew that the market was going to crash in October of 2008. And so what better thing to do than to just distract the people? You know, they just lost their job, they just lost their house and whatnot. But hey, let's distract you 4 times a year, you know, 6 times a year with the Pixar movies and whatever, you know, and these feel-good movies or whatever while you're living in your car. Again, they could have bought them in 1985. They could have bought them in 1987. They could have done that, but they didn't. They let Marvel just stay as it was. That's getting like we have to do an entire episode just based on like Disney and, you know, the shit that they're doing, and, you know, the shit that they've been doing, and Walt Disney might be alive still, whatever, cryogenically frozen, whatever. No, but I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's so convenient, bro, that the world's strongest military, and I'm not tripping on our military. We have the world's strongest military. How did you guys leave all those bombs for the Taliban to pick it up?
Bro, it's just
What
like that's what they do.
What are you doing? That's
regular,
stage.
because I mean that's what they do in the hood and stuff. Have you seen interviews where they left like the guns and the drugs, and then they let the people get involved? Like, they kind of stage these things to see what people do with it, and then basically create something out of it, so they can, you know, enforce like the prison system or like the wars, like you said. Yeah, it's just a different level. That's like more domestic prisons and city, like jail. That's more like, you know, and then like countries, international fucking set up things. That's how the whole world gets influenced, and yeah, it's a different level of influence. But yeah,
That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's trickled down. These governments trickle down. It's like that's like the main one, international, and then it goes. Yeah, each area has a subject. It's their own little web of how they do things, their own sequence. But yeah, they do different distractions though to throw you off, so you're not noticing what other place is gonna happen next. Like, you know.
They do it on purpose though, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's not like shit isn't just random like that. Shit isn't.
Because if it was random, trust me, bro, if it was really random, it wouldn't be an easy 30-minute segment on CNN because people would actually be panicking. It's so weird how they don't actually panic. That's how you know it's staged. $2.3 trillion was taken out of the U.S. Treasury on September 10th, 2001. The very next day, the two financial records buildings came down. The only two things that survived were a couple of passports. The plan was to go into the Middle East and do like a 20-year, 30-year war, whatever. We just needed a reason to do it. Because they're so cowardly that they need to make up reasons to do stuff instead of just doing it. You're so big and tough and you run the world, just go do something. Nah, but then the people will be smart and they'll revolt against us. Right, you're afraid of us. Because otherwise they would just do it.
Yeah. But yeah, they gotta manipulate people that are not, not able to look further into it. And most people aren't, or they're not. They're especially people that are their families that are military ready. They're all part of it. Yeah.
Let's even say this. So you have an entire like city, a town, whatever, you grew up in, and you have an entire economy that has everything laid out for you in the sense that there are no factories that are getting shut down. There's new jobs that are constantly being built. It's just schools are blowing up and education's going up. And out of all your available options, you want to join the military? Cool. I'm with you on that. But if they purposefully take away all jobs, they shut down all factories, they shut down schools, they get rid of all of these opportunities where your only option is to join the military, I'm not mad at you, the soldier. I'm mad at the guy who made that system that way so that you have no choice but to join the military. That's fucked up.
Well, that's what they do, bro. They did back then. I'm sure that's what they did to kind of push people to do this shit. That's what they do, bro. They harvest the fit. It's kind of like exploiting men for their abilities, what they can do physically, as opposed to their own free will, what they want to do. That's how I kind of felt like that lady that came into my job. She came in twice for the National Guard. She came in there twice, and it's very odd how I got in that accident at the time I did. They probably seen, that's what I think. This government is very, shady. Who knows what kind of shit they look out for candidates, for their military recruitment, what kind of people they profile, to see what you're into. That's how they feel. They feel entitled to who you are if you're in this country.
They feel entitled to who you are. Oh, shit, bro. Keep going.
Yeah, I just feel like, something odd was going on with that lady. Because she was kind of like a dyke. She had like a girlfriend there. She was like, she came this one day. She said, "Oh, you look like would you be interested in looking at doing Coast Guard work or Coast Guard or doing the Coast or something like that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like I'm good or whatever. Like, I'm not interested or whatever." And then the same lady came back like a couple months later. She was like, "Oh, did you think about my have you considered my offer joining the whatever?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm good." And then just soon after, something happens to me physically where I'm not even able to do anything about anything. So I don't know. I kind of do feel like I don't know. I'm just making these connections, these odd connections to what I think could happen or what could be happening. Because it's not. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. If there is certain military people, they don't want certain people to enjoy their lives if they're not serving either this country. It's kind of like karma. If you're not going to do this, we're gonna make your life a hell now because you didn't want to join us basically.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised if they are operating like that. I can honestly see that. It's an obvious thing if that's the case. But yeah, I mean, that's what they want. They rather have you either go through hell or you're just like another droid for them, another servant for their agenda, what they want you to do in this world. Yeah, so it's not like, yeah, man, trying to do that shit. I'm here to live this life the way God wanted me to live. God is here to protect me. Do it.
If you look, man, if you really do want to join the military, then go for it.
Yeah.
But they're taking away opportunities so that that's your only option. That's not genuine then.
Yeah. Like I said, or they do something to make your life a living hell.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like you said, one of the two. They kind of get something out of you. They're gonna make it so you're not happy.
Oh, you almost had it. Yeah, you got it. Hell yeah.
No, I already had it. I was picking it up and gonna mix it up again. Yeah, man.
Damn, good shit, bro. You know, that's a it's a never-ending conversation.
I mean, that could be something though. That could be like I don't know, kind of like what they do, and they probably do that all over this country too, for certain men to be candidates for military services. I'm sure they're watching them too to make sure.
Hell yeah, dude, bro. They groom people. See, here's the crazy thing. It's easy to think that a shady person in the government is grooming people, and I'm sure that happens. Here's how they actually groom people. They make you think that it's a good idea to do this stuff, so they don't even have to do anything. They're just sitting back watching you do their job for them, and half the time you're not even getting paid by them. You tell on your classmates to get a gold star so that you're, teacher's pet and shit like that. You become valedictorian, you follow all the rules, you get into $400,000 of student loan debt thinking that, you're going to, get paid, you don't, no one has to recruit you to work for the establishment. You're already following them to a T, and you don't they're not even doing anything. That's the best employee, is the intern, or the free employee, the slave. That's the best employee, because I don't have to pay you, bro. It's like the real reason why the South was mad. I mean, this is gonna sound fucked up, bro. Yeah. But the real reason they were mad that that blacks were trying to uprise and become free, independent citizens, because they're like, damn it, now I'm gonna have to pay you for building this country. Shit. Yeah. That's the real reason. They're just mad that they have to pay, and by the way, they still have to pay that back because the interest rate is going up. So if you want to pay it back now, cool. You want to wait 20 years from now? Hey, man, that number's just going to keep on going up, and that's not my problem. You could have paid it off right now, but that's a whole other thing. We're gonna go back to Afghanistan, bro. There's gonna be something that happens, like, oh man, the Taliban is doing this and this and this, and oh my god, da 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 da. We wanted to pull out, but they, it's like, why did you sit on the guy's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds? The guy was running away from you. Why did you dump 5 rounds in him? You're a cop. You can shoot the guy in the leg. It's all good. He might bleed out, whatever, but you can shoot him in the leg. It's okay. Why do you have to dump the entire magazine in him? Why does it take 45 of you guys to show up, on some, tweak head that's, just yelling in the middle of the street? It takes 45 of you? Come on, dude. That's the whole point. It's like, this stuff is going to be staged, bro. We're going to still be in these countries. We're already bombing Somalia. We're bombing Syria. We're bombing. We're in Lebanon right now. We're doing stuff technically still in Iraq, and we're kind of thinking about moving into Pakistan. It's like, what are we actually doing here, bro? Flint, Michigan still doesn't have clean water, bro. This is now a running joke for fucking 7 years, bro. Almost 10 years. That city doesn't have clean water. People are being, because of COVID, because your job got shut down, you just got evicted from your house. There's plenty of homeless people or without houses, whatever the political correct term is. There are plenty of people that need help here. Oh, but do you know what they're doing to the women in Afghanistan? Great. But why are we the world police, though? Why do we always have to go everywhere?
Bro, it's
You fix your house first.
it's just that they want the I don't know, like they want to take away what is it, the masculine dominant authority over to the system, the beast.
And what is the beast?
Just about, bro. No, I was kidding.
Jizz.
No, she's one of the beasts, one of the demons, but she's not one of the main ones. But I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, bro. A lot of the like that alien shit, bro. A lot of the entities that feast off the sexual violent energy. Some just like the violence and the destruction. Some like the I don't know people's fucking feet. I don't know. Different anti things that are against life are drawn to it, bro. So there's different things that are opposing to what God wants, which is, as you can see clearly, that look at tree. You just look at a tree for an example. I mean, I can estimate now that's how God's qualities are, because a tree can live for a long time. So it's like anything that goes against, you don't see anything perverted, like say for like a sequoia tree or anything. It's just like it's a natural thing that is here to grow. It has a purpose to provide what it does. I don't know the true truth behind it, but we all can replicate those types of principles of just how to have a balance, how to you not do things that are irrational that are going to put yourself in death's way or harm's way. Like a tree is outliving everyone basically, and so I just feel like people are like, they want people to basically make these choices to keep killing. I don't know, it's what it is, because they think
I feel that. I feel that.
They think the more people, the more expensive things are for the resources so they can control the resources or manage it. Yeah. But man, I'm just rambling on here.
No, the trick that they get you to believe is that there's only one bar of chocolate available, and now we all have to kill each other for a fraction of that bar of chocolate. Abundance is that there's just chocolate out there. You have 1 billion chocolate bars, you have a million, you have 3,700. It's just out there. Go. You don't have to step on anyone's neck to get $1. You can just work hard and get $1.
Yeah.
Work honestly. Work righteously. Not to be all religious, but just be honest with people. Do good by people, and whatever. It's like, and wow, oh my God, look at that. Blessings happen.
Yeah, because it's not really like for these wars, these people to kill. Like, what they're gonna go invade because of the people are controlling what? Like, what are they controlling? Women's rights, and so okay. So we look at what the benefits of. I'm just trying to see you see what they're doing though. They're trying to, like I said, they're not trying to let these men be free. I don't know. Like I said, like these people. Like they could be trained by the government, by the CIA or whatever, and that's why it's just men amongst men, just controlling the world basically. It doesn't matter if they're Taliban in the United States or whatever. They're coordinating with them to enforce a certain amount of authority over these. That's why these people they're not like men. They're more like families, guys that are not fighters, they're not, you know. So that's all they're. That's all who's basically a like the Bible says, sheep. They're basically that's what they are. These men of this world, they're kind of like the wolves, kind of like, you know, they don't really care. They're not really family oriented. You know, they all just like, you know, they fuck around with hoes, bitches that are not the same way too. So as I'm saying, there's a lot of that going on. Those types of people are the men that are actually the ones that are capable of doing these things and controlling.
Hmm.
So I feel like a lot of the guys that have tradition, like family tradition, they're the ones that are usually the ones that have to deal with this hell. Basically, they can't. They're not the one, and that's what basically God wants people to live like that. But men are conditioned to think they have to be these killers or these, like, you know, they can't just be chill. They can't just fucking take the good things that God's provided and make them at peace. Because no, some, you know what I'm saying. Like, some dudes just don't know how to fucking chill. They don't know how to. They have to be like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, they have too much. They think they have too much power. That's why I feel like for me, like, going through what I did, and then seeing people do stupid shit, like the walking on the crate challenge, and people just do a lot of stupid shit with what they can do with their legs.
I think everyone's just got too much free time, bro.
Yeah, too much free time.
You know, you could just be going to a job, bro. Like, you got that much free time to find all of those crates. Like, goddamn, like, where are all these crates coming from? You just got all this free time to just stack up these crates and fucking, like, what are you, bro? What are you doing? Like, go work. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, bro.
Get a job, bro.
Yeah, man, do something.
No, I'm gonna be a TikTok star, bro. You're not a hot chick. You need to understand. You're not gonna be a TikTok influencer if you're not a hot chick. It's okay, dude. It's okay. Go get a job.
Speaking of which, man, what do you think about the shutdown of the? I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, they just want these windmills to create something of their own. They need to create a Jezebel app where this just like the hoes can go on there and just sell all kinds of nasty things on there. Anyone, whatever.
Nothing wrong with hoes. I support.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just have something coded for just for that. Just not like that's not looking to partner with banks. Just like be what that is, but also like be strict on the whole human trafficking thing. Like, just go all the way in with the pornographic whatever, but just make sure you're not fucking allowing these other people to come in these corrupt backgrounds. I mean, they could do it. I can actually see that. Like, it's just they're gonna make money off of this shit, make it to where it's like, okay, like, yeah, I don't know. You gotta. I wouldn't know how to. I wouldn't want to go on that road or that path because it's just inevitable for corrupt things to exist in that, because it takes a certain type of person. Not saying that, you know, everyone that comes to this world different, but like yeah, it's just person that raised on certain traditions and principles and values. They're just gonna be like of the world. Like, they're gonna do what they are. Like, we're basically animals if we're not. If you don't consider these things in line, you know, it's just like you're no different than, you know. It's just, yeah. That's what it is, bro.
No pun intended. But that's rich coming from, you know, these bank establishments are like, oh, you know what? We think it's unethical to do business. Oh, okay, buddy. You guys are the ones who crash the economy, who constantly get all. Oh, okay, cool. That's rich coming from you guys. Look, man. I'm not saying it's fake news. What I'm saying is, I appreciate the social experiment. So.
Yeah,
Again,
they're probably gonna experiment on those people they have on there and just see how they react to people in public now. They're probably doing some huge scientific experiment on these women, and these women don't even know what the hell they're being like, what they're exposing themselves to.
Well, that's a whole other conversation. I mean, like I want to take this as a social experiment, as far as, you know, based on the title of our episode. You know, has anything fundamentally changed? So we all were shut down, right? We all got shut down for, you know, 3 months, and then, you know, slowly things opened up or whatever. But we were all shut down. OnlyFans went up 400% revenue, and also, you know, users and whatever. Like, that thing blew up like a motherfucker. So we're all still at home. We're all still making content. No judgment. We all get what we're all doing because sex toys was actually the number one thing purchased during the what's it called, the pandemic. Cool. I'm with you on that. I'm not judging. So then now suddenly OnlyFans wants to act like, oh, we're not going to do any pornographic material. Okay. I'm not even going to argue with you. I'll pull out. I'll just leave. Where are you going? What are you tripping about, bro? You're the one who said you don't want to make any more pornographic content. I'll take my shit somewhere else. You enjoy your non-sexual content. I'll be over here. No hard feelings, right? But no, you can't leave. What do you mean I can't leave? It's freedom. It's America. I can leave if I want to, bro. I'm not tied down to your platform. I can go wherever I want, bro. And that's the point. Cool. Let's play a game of chicken. No porn? Cool. I'll go somewhere else. Watch how quickly, because they're going to do that thing in October, right? Watch how quickly they're going to turn back around and say, you know what? We're going to allow porn again. Exactly. Because, again, the power of the wallet, bro. The power of the people and the vote. That's how it works. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even giving speeches anymore about how evil Disney is. I'm just not going to pay for their services anymore. I'm not going to go to Disneyland. I'm not going to watch these movies. I'm not going to pay for the premium shit. I've just voted with my dollar, with my vote, with whatever. That's how that works. So everyone's freaking, oh, have you heard that OnlyFans is not doing? Cool. Watch how quickly they turn around and allow it again because they need their money. That's what it is, bro. Imagine if Pornhub stopped doing porn.
Well, maybe. Well, that's the thing with OnlyFans. I think what they're trying to achieve is a fine line between quality, nudity type of work, and then like like these lazy hoes that are on there selling their low quality. Maybe they're just trying to filter out, to create a better experience. Maybe to people, so people won't feel like they're losing out their money. They probably get a bunch of people calling for refund. Who knows how their shit works? I don't even know. But maybe I don't know. I just think maybe they have a lot of like whack content on there. They're just trying to filter away, so that way they can get at least like better category of sex workers or fucking whatever the fuck they're called.
That's not capitalism. Then that's not true competition. Because if I have to censor you, then I'm actually letting you know that I'm actually afraid of you. If my content is better than your content, we'll just let the marketplace decide, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have to censor you. I don't have to kick you off the platform. We'll both put our content out, and we'll see who wins. That's literally what competition is. Yeah. Don't get mad when you lose. Because I'm not going to be a sore loser, and that's how the game works. That's how everything has always worked. But for some reason, the press secretary, what is her name? Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary. She's like, oh well, if we find something that you're if we want to ban you from Facebook, you should be banned from all other platforms all at once. What are you worried about? Well, there's like so many racists on so someone who's not racist, you can't form an argument that's better than racism. That's the pinnacle of the argument. You mean to tell me you got no argument against racism? You suck then. Well, we need to deplatform Hitler. Why? Can I just go up and say my piece? Oh, we need to, kill the Jews and we need to do all this. I don't think we should be doing that shit. I think we should be doing this and da-da-da-da-da. And then watch the marketplace filter it all out. I don't need the government to tell me what's right and wrong. I will do my research, I'll figure it out, and I'll make my decision. That's what being an adult is. That's what being a human being is. You filter the world around you through your 5 senses, and you make your own decision.
Yeah, now these entities want to hijack that.
That's the only explanation, bro, because otherwise, why would people be suddenly so worried about what's on social media? What do you care? Don't watch it. Don't listen to it. Oh, it's so offensive and cool. Don't pay for it. Don't buy it. Oh, but it could influence people. What are you worried about? Isn't your content way better? That's what I'm saying, dude. How come Donald Trump won the presidency? People were getting tired of being told that they're wrong just because of a certain skin color, a race, a gender identity or whatever, and a political affiliation, a religion. People were just tired of being told that they're wrong just because they're not this. Like, bro, you and I disagree sometimes on a lot of things. But your opinion is not wrong because you're black. Your opinion is just wrong because I think I have a better opinion than you. That's it. That's it. Has like what?
Yeah.
Well, you don't support LGBTQ, so therefore whatever you're saying is wrong. What? No, bro. He just has a bad opinion. Like let's talk about it. You have a bad opinion. Sometimes I got a bad opinion. Hey, Danny, I think you have a bad opinion here. Let's talk about it. Fucking hold on. Look at this. Think about this. Whatever. Oh, you know what, bro? Oh, you're kind of right there. Hold on, shit. I have been thinking about. That's how life works, bro. I shouldn't censor you.
Yeah. It should be a fun experience for people to kind of be exposed to different challenges to see what they can learn, rather than just be weak.
What kind of world are we fucking living in, bro? Like, let people speak their piece, and we'll filter it out with our own minds. This shit is all stupid, bro. They're literally trying to censor people on social media just because you don't bow down to to the will of the Democratic Party. Which, by the way, they also don't want to give you universal health care. They also want to stay in Afghanistan. They also want to, make sure that, Facebook and, the Raytheon and these billion-dollar companies and shit have all the power. So then you tell me, bro, which one of these is for the people? I get it. The Republicans suck, and I get it. Like they're all for big business and they're for war, and they support cops, to no end. I get that. But what's so different about the other guy?
I need to get a sword right there, bro.
There you go.
Nah, cause that dude Elliot Holst, that dude Yo Elliot, that I don't know, he's like that dude on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, in his room he has like a double-edged sword. It's just all funny.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
The double-edged sword, bro. We're getting into the katana shit.
Yeah, I'll just get a katana, bro. I'm not ready for it.
He said, "Yeah, I'll just get a katana."
Or fucking, yeah, it's just lighter and more my body type can take use.
Where are we at, by the way?
We're about how long we're in here? Let me see. We've been streaming about an hour. Sure. A few more minutes. I mean, that delay in the beginning. I was trying to see if you're trying to get on some Smash here. Let's check.
Man, always, bro. Always. Check this out, though. Let me show you this story.
Oh yeah,
where are you? Let me screen share. Do you see the screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, the armed man robs 4 convenience stores in OC and Whittier in one night. God damn it, bro. Authorities say 4 stores were robbed by a man matching the same description within a short span of time on Sunday night. 7-Eleven, the 4 7-Eleven stores in Buena Park, Anaheim, La Palma, and an Arco gas station store in Whittier. Surveillance video from the Arco AM/PM store in Whittier shows the suspect wearing a gray hoodie and a mask, holding a gun to the store clerk. He then stole an unknown.
The hell happened? It
No
cut
shit.
off, bro. I don't know what happened. That was weird.
It did not want me to do that.
Restream. Try that again. Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right, you got it?
Yeah. I see.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me just let my dog out.
Who let the dogs out?
And apparently, I mean, to no surprise to anyone, that song was supposed to be like, fucking, catcalling. You know what I mean? Like, like some chick is walking down the street, like 7 dudes are saying, "Oh, what's up, baby? How you doing?" She's saying, "Who let the dogs out?" That's what that song is about. Fucking the clerk fainted and fell backwards. The robber tried to get the cash register but could not open it. So the robber then confronted a customer demanding their wallet. The suspect gave up the wallet, the suspect gave up the wallet. The customer gave up the wallet, and the suspect rifled through it and threw it on the ground before fleeing the store on foot. Fortunately, no one was hurt. There should be who is writing these? Dude, there's got to be a comma right here. First of all, that's not even a sentence because that's an incomplete sentence. But there's got to be a comma right here, unfortunately. But anyway, authorities are still investigating and ask anyone with information to come forward to their local police or sheriff's department. Jesus, where's the standard on English, bro? Fucking no one knows how to fucking write anything.
Bro, these people probably have the numbers on New Looks to mix up their shit, so they just know that it's low.
And deputies need your help this morning finding the suspect in a series of convenience store robberies this morning. Surveillance video from an AM/PM in Whittier shows the suspect wearing a gray hoodie and a mask, holding a gun to the store clerk. He then stole an unknown amount of cash from the register. Deputies believe this may be related to other robberies in Buena Park and La Palma last night, based on the description of the suspect. At the La Palma location, authorities say the clerk actually fainted when he pointed the gun at them, and then the suspect turned his gun on a customer. Fortunately, no one was hurt. If you have any information, you're urged to call authorities.
Moral of the story is, what the fuck are we doing, dog?
If you were in the Linwood area today, you probably saw a lot of smoke in the air. A fire broke out at what's...
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't see shit. The government's lying to you. The point is, dude, people need to be strapped. I don't understand why people aren't strapped. That guy was ready to go. So then how is that guy able to go into 4 different stores? And no one got him? No one got him. I'm not talking about the cops. I'm talking about people. People didn't get him? Come on, bro. Come on. Everybody's got to stay strapped, dude. If everyone's strapped, there's a less likely chance that things are going to go down because, well, if I piss you off, you could pull your piece on me. I don't know you got a piece, but I'm assuming you got a piece on you. Therefore, there's actually going to be a higher level of respect. By the time something goes down, trust me, the only question I'm asking is, well, what did he do? What did she do? Because everyone's ready to go, dude. So at that point, it's like, well, yeah, what happened? What'd you do? Oh, it's terrible. Fucking, so-and-so pulled a gun out on me. Cool, and what'd you do? Anyway. But the world's going into chaos, bro. This isn't even the end times. And I know this sounds weird. I read the Bible. This is not the end times because it feels like it's being manufactured. If it was really the end times, even the establishment people would be panicking on such a level that you could taste the chaos. you just kind of see chaos happening around you, and you know that it's bullshit. Like, everyone knows that there's some bullshit going on. Versus, oh no, bro, we're about to, like, at any moment, we're all about to die. That's when you know it's the end times, because then no one is safe from the end times. But if I could just scare 95% of the population or whatever, and the rest of us go off into space, or the rest of us, we blow up a certain, section of the world, and the rest of us are on this island or whatever, well, then that wasn't the end times. No one, not even the sun, nor the angels, know the day or the hour of the return. Always be prepared. The Lord will come back like a thief in the night. So stay strapped. Stay ready to go, because the robber is not telling you, by the way, I'm going to come over to your house tomorrow night. I'm going to, try to take, your painting. I'm going to try to take, he's just going to come in your house and fucking just take your shit. So you need to be ready regardless of when it is, how it is, what happens. You need to be ready regardless for the end times. This isn't the end times, dude. If this was, let me call out everyone's bluff. This is the global pandemic, and I totally understand you on that. This is a global pandemic. So this is an act of God. So I'm assuming that these people are telling me the truth, that it wasn't created in a lab, and this wasn't a bioweapon that was manufactured to control people. Let's just say that it was an act of God. God and just nature just, mutated this virus to kill us all. Okay? Then I'm sure you don't have any problem paying my rent. You being the government. This is an act of God, bro. Like, yeah, pay my bills. I'll stay in the house for 3 months. Pay my bills. I got you. I'm with you. No, but you still have to go to your job. You still have to somehow be able to make money and pay your rent. And, well, that doesn't make any sense, because you just told me that this is, I'm going to walk outside my house and I'm literally going to just like burn up and like corrode, because that's how deadly this virus is. Cool. Then pay my bills, dude. Keep me in the house for fucking, 3 months. Pay my bills. In fact, not even pay my bills. Wipe clean all of my student loan debt, my medical bills, everything. Wipe it clean. We'll start over from zero when we come out of this thing. Okay. Then here's the other one. If you're gonna admit that this was created in a lab, then I need that lab to pay my bills. What happens if if we get into a car crash, right? And you're going straight, and on a red arrow, I make a left-hand turn, and you smack into me. But I'm the one who impeded the flow of traffic. I have to pay for your repairs, bro. I have to pay for your car getting fixed, your body getting fixed. I have to pay for, I have to pay that. Because it's not just because it's the right thing to do. That's legally what you're obligated to do. You fucked up the flow of traffic. Everything was going great. You fucked up. Okay? So this thing was created in the lab. Everything was going fine, I guess. People, you get what I'm saying. Like, everything was going fine, and then you created this virus that you let loose on the world to control people, to kill people off, and to shut things down. Oh, okay, cool. Then pay my bills. And both of those situations, they're both telling you, or they're telling you in both those situations, yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay, this is bullshit then. This is all bullshit, bro. Because you didn't actually die from AIDS. What AIDS did was attack your immune system, so the pneumonia killed you. Your diabetes killed you. That's all this is. This is airborne AIDS that's attacking your immune system, and you have diabetes, you have, you know, Alzheimer's, you have, you know, COPD, you have, you know, whatever it is. That's what's killing you, not COVID. COVID is attacking your immune system, and you're dying from whatever sickness is happening out there. The flu is still out there. So COVID is attacking your immune system, and the flu is killing you. That's it. In other words, you can see this coming a mile away. These are evil motherfuckers that are trying to run the world, dude. You can see that coming a mile away. Has nothing to do with get the vaccine or not. How come it's only those 6 companies that are allowed to make a vaccine? You know, when people were, you know, you remember when the pandemic first hit, and they mandated that that all these alcohol companies, that they switch up their selling stuff, and they told them, hey, we need you guys to make hand sanitizer, and they did that. So how come you're a smart person, bro? You know, how come you can't come up with a vaccine? How come it's only those 6 companies are allowed to do it? How come only those companies?
Yeah, bro.
That's really weird.
Yeah, because they're all tied into how the governments regulate these laws and shit.
No, that sounds like a conspiracy theory. You got to give me a better answer than that. It's like, no, what are you talking? That's the answer, dude. That is the answer. They're all working together to control us, dude. That's it. Because otherwise, you should just be able to make a vaccine, and if it works,
that's what I'm saying. They must have discovered someone super healthy for them to want to push this. So, you know, as I'm saying, when I got into the hospital, it felt like I was like something was going on. Something, I'm not saying me, but I just feel like a lot of data was extracted from me. A lot of data from a lot of people are getting a lot of things coming from people that they discover, and how they can further control people from people. Yeah, man. It's a twisted place, but it's all good. It's part of God. God has His plan in it all. It may not seem like it, but it's beyond our imagination, or beyond our minds can comprehend. Yeah, man.
Because it is always the bigger picture.
Always the bigger picture.
He said it.
Let's check something out here. I'm gonna see this thing here. I don't know if I can find it again, but let's see. I doubt I will find it.
Your brother's dope. I'm watching.
Yeah, he said when he's at the loading side, yeah.
It's like, hey, what up?
Yeah. If you're trying to get on Smash, man, he's down too. So we can get an arena, bro. Get on a Discord chat and game up.
Let's go.
All right, man. Let's get it. Peace, everyone watching. If you are, you know, God bless you. If you don't believe in God, then you'll be humbled one day soon to be.
Damn. Well, if we don't believe in God now, you will be humbled to believe in Him. Like, God damn, you know.
Like it or not, if you believe it or not, you're gonna get humbled regardless. You're gonna continually. All good.
Yeah. Be good to everyone, man. Just like be an angel to someone. Like, just take care of your community. You know, the world's fucked. You know, we're burning. You know, it's all crazy shit's happening. Just be good to your community, man. Just do what you can
do with your hands. What your hands can allow you to do every day. Take